first, the pandemic prompted a surge in evictions, but today, city leaders in St. Petersburg are talking about ways to help tenants.
Yeah, one solution they're exploring is the right for them to have legal counsel. 10 Tampa Bay's Miguel Octavio shows you why supporters say this could help keep people in their homes and off the street.
It's been tough.
Carla Correa says she could face eviction at any point. She's not alone in Tampa Bay.
People just shut down. They don't know what to do, and they feel helpless.
That's why she and the St. Pete Tenants Union are pushing for more legal protection.
A motion to approve the agenda?
Thursday, the Youth and Family Services Committee looked into it. Council Member Richie Floyd says he asked for this after hearing multiple concerns.
It's really frustrating to hear from tenants who feel like they've done everything right and they're still being kicked out of their home.
He's hoping this will prevent more people from experiencing homelessness.
The end goal really is to lower evictions and to give tenants a little bit of a leg up in negotiations with their landlord.
City leaders and staff recognize it's not impossible, but say executing the plan is more complicated.
There's a whole lot of moving pieces to this.
From cost to how fast tenants get help or laws that may limit what the city does. But with the rise in evictions, tenants say proper action needs to be taken now.
If you get caught up, in a crime or something like that, you have a right to a defense lawyer. It's the same idea. You should have a right to a lawyer.
We're not just doing this because, we feel bad for people. It's because we ourselves are in this situation. So many people in St. Pete are in this situation.
So the committee is expected to talk more about legal protection at a later meeting coming up. Data from the National Coalition for a Civil Right to Counsel shows that just about 3% of tenants actually have legal representation when facing eviction. Compare that to about 80% for landlords. Now, there were more than 200 new eviction filings here in the Bay Area just last week. That is according to the tracking website Eviction Lab. Now, if you get in a spot where you are facing eviction, you might qualify for legal aid. There is a network of providers across Florida that include Gulf Coast Legal Services. Attorney Robin Stover shared this sharper insight that their caseload has tripled during the pandemic while the state and counties try to meet the demand for financial assistance.
Just as in the foreclosure crisis back in 2009, 2010, 2011, it took mortgage servicers a couple of years to become sufficient, get the staff hired to meet those needs. And it's similar with this.
The nonprofit has an online tool to help you put together the paperwork to respond to an eviction notice within the required 5 days. You just follow the steps at floridaevictionhelp.org. You file it with the courts, then you check back for a judge's response. Now, we have a link along with some other resources that could help you with rental assistance and tenant rights. It's in this story right now on 10tampabay.com.